Alright guys, it is Michi here. Today we'll be discussing 10 reasons why Daenerys Targaryen saved Game of Thrones. Okay, here we go. First of all, I only wrote down 6 reasons. Okay, y'all? Only wrote down 6 reasons. You feel me? But I will make up 7, 8, 9, 10. You feel me? As I go along with the video, as I'm really filling out the video. You know what I mean? So, first reason, she avenged her father. You feel me? That's the first reason. She avenged her father. You feel me? You feel me? Her father was chilling on the throne. Her brother was there. She was there. Boom. They was all chilling. You feel me? All of a sudden, a war break out. You feel me? And the Kingsguard, Jaime, kills her father. Now she got to live in squalor, probably, with her brother, somewhere across the narrow sea for their entire teenage years. For their entire upbringing, most likely. You feel me? Because they only left when they was like, I think, 10 and 15, something like that. But anyways, she destroyed the corrupt and vile city of King's Landing. Now, you all who likes Game of Thrones, people like Game of Thrones. First off, let's get this out the way. People like Game of Thrones, but they don't do their research for real. You feel me? You see how I said like 10 and 15 when I was referring to like their ages or whatever? You feel me? I don't know their exact ages when they like ran away from the kingdom, whatever, or was taken away from the kingdom after their father died. But you feel me? A lot of people genuinely like. That's why when House of the Dragon came out, people was like mad confused on why Daemon wasn't the villain that everybody portrayed him to be, because they don't actually read stories of Dancing the Dragon and this and all these other stories that G.R.R. Martin, you feel me, then put out. You feel me? So, anyways, let's go back to it. So, she destroyed the corrupt and vile city of King's Landing. Me, as a person who watched King's Landing season 1 through 8, I believe, of Game of Thrones, I never liked it. What do you mean you never liked it? I never liked the city. Cersei stayed in the city. I hated Cersei. Cersei stayed in the city. You feel me? She got to do whatever she wanted. You feel me? The scepter was in the city. They was tripping. You feel me? The city is just weird. It has weirdos in it and everything. Like, the city is weird and corrupt. You feel me? And I think the word corrupt, and I think me finding it corrupt, made me hate King's Landing off the rip. Like, the fact that let's go back to Ned Stark then. The fact that Cersei could openly and freely rip up Ned Stark's, whatever, or like Robert Baratheon's, whatever he ripped up, whatever she ripped up, that, solidified that, what's his name? Joffrey wasn't the son of Robert Baratheon. Well, actually, wait, no. Okay. Cersei ripped up a piece of paper, and it led to Ned Stark's death. Everybody in that room, Kingsguard and all, you feel me, saw her rip it up. They didn't budge. Barristan didn't budge. Littlefinger, he wasn't gonna budge, but he didn't budge. You feel me? So, if the heart of King's Landing is corrupt, which is the kingdoms and stuff of that nature, you feel me? And the people on the street are willing to like do vile things to Sansa Stark. You remember what happened? What almost happened to Sansa Stark if the Hound wasn't there. You know what I mean? So like both the people and the kingdom in itself is corrupt. You feel me? I wanted that place wiped off the map. From season 1 to season 8, I wanted it wiped off the map. Now that's probably a very distinct difference between me and the rest of the Game of Thrones fandom out there. But, you feel me, I really hated King's Landing. Because it's so corrupt that everybody was just like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? So, let's move on to 3. Let's not, you feel me, get wrapped in tangents. You feel me? She did what she wanted to. Destroy another wheel in the cycle that she wanted to change forever. What do you mean by that, Michi? Okay, cool. I mean that King's Landing is only one place, correct? It's only one place. There's many kingdoms across the narrow sea. There's different houses with like different high-standing families and stuff like that. that's in power in Westeros itself. But she got rid of, you feel me, King's Landing throne room. Completely demolished King's Landing. Took it straight off the map. I'm gone. My family built King's Landing from the ground up. Did they not? The Targaryen bloodline built King's Landing from the ground up. Daenerys was like, y'all ain't trying to give me my stuff? Okay. I don't care if my father was the Mad King. I don't care if he murdered half of Westeros. My family built a throne. You know what I mean? My family literally built the throne everybody worships in Westeros. You feel me? My family literally built that throne. So if y'all don't want to give it to me, you feel me? Okay, bet. Nobody gonna sit up in it. And it's just gonna be that. You feel me? And she was like, it is what it is. And boom, by doing that though, getting back to number 3, she destroyed the wheel of corruption, the wheel of vileness, you feel me? Because without her destroying the throne, somebody else could have sat in the throne. Boom. And it would just went straight back to the corruption. Heck, for all we know, she could have sat in the throne and then ended up being corrupt as well. And then boom, we back to the same circle. Back to the same will of corruption in King's Landing. Same will of vileness in King's Landing. You know what I mean? So by destroying the throne, boom, ain't nobody doing none of that. It's wraps. King's Landing, you're done as well. Boom. Don't like it. You feel me? One horrible apple destroys the tree. Do you feel me? Like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just take it off the map, Gango. I love it. She avenged, fourth, let's go. She avenged the black woman and her best friend, Missandei. Now, for the Caucasian people that's probably going to watch this video, probably going to go straight over this video at this part because they don't care. After she burned King's Landing, after she hurt their favorite, Cersei, who cares about Cersei? Like, season 1 through season 8, she was horrible. Absolutely. I don't care. I don't care when her daughter died. I don't care when all her sons died. She was horrible. An atrocious individual from season 1 to season 8. You feel me? So, but because people love Cersei, which is weird, you feel me? Because people oddly, I guess, I don't even know. Do people like King's Landing or whatever? Because people don't find this as a valid reason to take King's Landing and Cersei in particular off the map, they're gonna be like, man, let's pause this video, go into the scroll to the next one. Okay, cool, do that, please. Let's see. She avenged the black woman and her best friend Missandei. By the time, you feel me? By the time she went after Cersei, by the time she went after King's Landing, when the bell struck, you feel me? She done lost so many people. She done lost so many people. First off, I didn't even put Jon in this, but I guess we could put him in there, but it really wouldn't make any difference. But okay, let's put Jon in this. Let's say she lost 2 dragons. She lost Rhaegar and Viserion, I believe. She lost 2 dragons. She lost Missandei. She lost Jorah. We had to take out my guy Varys. You feel me? He was becoming a traitor, but he had a cool personality. She probably felt horrible over that, but he did betray her. You feel me? Okay, after that we lost the possible love interest of Jon over Aegon Targaryen. You feel me? I don't know. Aegon Targaryen, aka Jon Snow. She done lost everybody. She like besides saving what's it called, Varys and Aegon Targaryen, she done lost the main people that she was with from season 1 to season 8. You feel me? Or season 1 to season 7 or something like that. She done lost all her best friends. You feel me? She done lost her children. You know how she get about her children. That was from season 1. You know how she get about her children. She get real devious and sneaky about her children. You feel me? She done lost all these people. You feel me? And they want her to be chill. They want to talk about nice politics. You feel me? Niceties, respectability politics. Respectability. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody in the United States, everybody in the world, but specifically, let me focus on the United States. It's so focused on respectability politics. What does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. Look it up. You feel me? I'm about to tell you what it means, but you feel me? Look it up if you want to have your, if you want to actually see what it is. Respectability politics. Rules of engagement in war. You know what I mean? If I don't do this, you do this. You feel me? If I don't do this, you don't do this. If I punch you, you just punch me back. You don't actually shoot me. If I punch you, you punch me. This is rules of engagement. You feel me? This is respectability politics to Americans, to pretty much everybody across the world. You feel me? If I punch you, I don't want you to hit me with a 3, 4, 5 combo. I want you to punch me back one time. Boom. You punch me. Whether I shoot you afterwards does not concern me. You punched me, bro. It's raps. You feel me? I feel like everybody always trying to do equilibrium. Always trying to have a balance. No, this is not Thanos. It's not balancing the universe. You're done. You feel me? Like, everybody's always trying to have a balance and stuff like that. Bro, this is not the Marvel's Avengers movies. It's raps for you, Gango. I don't have to treat you how you treat me. You literally punch me. I will really get down on you. You feel me? And I feel like Daenerys, she don't do that respectability politics for real. That's why she barely... Did she marry that one dude? I think she was about to. But she didn't get to marry that one dude. But she was not going like that. That's a part of the will of the circle. If you do respectability politics, you will always have to play within inside the game or within inside the wheel that you're trying to destroy. If that makes any sense. My fan base, I said my fan base, my supporters probably don't think along the same lines as I do when it comes to like philosophical alignments in the brain or whatever. But I'm gonna say it again slowly. This is the circle that she's trying to destroy, correct? This is the respectability. No, this is the respectability politics. This is the circle that she's trying to destroy. This is her. If she follows along the lines of the respectability politics within, she will still be inside the circle. If she that's what I was. If she follows along the lines of respectability politics, she would still find herself inside the will of the circle. What is the will of the circle? You know the will of the circle. I've been talking about this entire time. Corruption. Vile. You feel me? Corruption. You feel me? It's pretty much just corruption, honestly. Corruption gets me mad, like, annoyed, honestly. Okay. You know what I mean? So, going back to, you feel me, 4. I felt like, since she avenged the black woman, in particular, like, it could have been like a white best friend. They would have been like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? But as soon as she avenged the black woman, you feel me? Killing Cersei, by burning down King's Landing, everybody got mad, you feel me? I thought me and black people was on like one accord and wasn't mad about it. Whitewashed black people was out there talking about some, oh my God, the last season of Game of Thrones was so horrible. Oh my God. As if she didn't just watch her best friend, literally her best friend that she set free, you feel me, get beheaded by Cersei. And y'all expect her to do respectability politics with Cersei? When it's literally her father got usurped out of his throne, you feel me, by Robert Baratheon, you feel me? It's literally Daenerys' throne for real. Or, nah, we're not about to do that or stuff. Or Aegon, nah, forget that. Because our girl Rhaenyra, she gon' you feel me, let's get down, you feel me? You feel me? I don't even do all that. Look, firstborn son gets the throne, none of that. I don't do that whatsoever. Daenerys, you feel me? Her father got usurped out the throne. Period, point blank. You feel me? She going back to get the throne. No matter who sits on the throne, a Targaryen better sit their butt on the throne. Period, point blank. So for it to be Cersei sitting on the throne, for it to be Robert Baratheon to sit on the throne, you feel me? For Joffrey to sit on the throne, you feel me? Like, and you not trying to give it to Daenerys? Y'all trying to like kill her people? That's mad disrespectful when you literally, your family literally usurped the throne. You know what I mean? So it's just like, the only person that needs to be sitting on that John is Daenerys, Gango. You feel me? Jon, a lot of people don't like to admit this, by the way, but Jon has never wanted the power that he was given. But oh my God, you're like super tough and a great leader, and oh my God, I want you to have, oh my God, I want you to be the king. Oh my God, you're Rhaegar and Targaryen. You have to be the king. You don't get to say, oh my God. All the Jon Snow lovers, be quiet. That's my guy. That's my guy. But guess what? If he don't want the power, if he don't want to be woo whoop, and he actually don't have to say that he's Aegon Targaryen, you feel me? Then let him do what he want to do. He been fighting. He literally died for this. You feel me? He died trying to, feel me, do the correct thing and do all this great stuff. You feel me? For his people. And they betrayed him. They straight up betrayed him. Let him go off over there. Let him do what he want to do. You feel me? Period. Point blank. You feel me? If he don't want to be king, he don't got to be king. If you're a true fan of Jon Snow, for real, you would immediately know from season 1 to season 8, he has never wanted the power that he was given. At all. At all. Of course, he wanted to be a ranger when he was in the, dang, what's that called? The watch, when he was on the watch or whatever. Of course, he wanted to be a ranger. Cool. He got placed as a steward. Then he got placed as the ranger. That's the only power that he's wanted, for real. For real. On God, on God, on God. You feel me? Like, he chilling. He chilling. He has never wanted to be king of this, king of that. No, bro. He knows exactly how much that takes. That's way too much stress. You feel me? So, I feel him. I feel him. Hey, look, I feel him. You feel me? So, Daenerys, boom. Go to the joint. But yeah, I feel like a lot of Caucasian Game of Thrones fans, a lot of Indian Game of Thrones fans, a lot of whitewash Game of Thrones fans in general, which is there are a lot of them because you gotta be some type of, I don't know. But anyway, I feel like they got super mad. And I feel like they overlooked. They didn't get super mad. They didn't even care about Missandei. That's how I feel. That's how I feel like they felt about Missandei. They didn't even care about Missandei. They overlooked Missandei getting beheaded and just went straight to, Daenerys is crazy. Oh my God, she's burning King's Landing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, Daenerys, we loved you. Like, you're a clown. You're a clown. You don't even have correct morality if you want to judge somebody else for doing something that a lot of people don't have the balls to do. A lot of men in that position, Jon in that position, actually, would have never burned King's Landing. He would never have the guts to burn King's Landing. He would never have the guts to burn down the corrupt wheel that is King's Landing. They probably not even listening to this part. What do you mean corrupt wheel? What do you mean? Literally, if Cersei wasn't on the throne, if Cersei had died, which she did die, but if Cersei had died even before Daenerys showed up, some other corrupt dude would have literally sat in the throne. You feel me? Like, it's corrupt. It's inherently corrupt. It's innately corrupt. And when I'm talking about I mean King's Landing. King's Landing, you feel me? The people there, the kingdom, it's horrible inside and out. You feel me? They got Ned Stark. They cooked him. They cooked Ned Stark. He was the only great person in that John. Varys is weird. He only did stuff for the realm. That's mad weird to me. You feel me? That's mad weird because the realm sucks. I am doing this for the sake of the realm. We're in debt, but I looked the other way for the sake of the realm. Like, what are we talking about? Like, come on. Tyrion, he was great. He was absolutely great. He was great. He was great for sure, for sure. But then he became, like, incompetent towards the end of the season. Towards the end of the series, which made me very angry. Because that was like a instant, like, transformation between intellectual and incompetence. You know what I mean? By the end of the series, which was weird. But moving on, you feel me? We're going to go into these tangents, I guess. I guess we're going to go into these tangents because I got a lot to say about this stuff. Because it makes me so angry. Well, I do YouTube, but I also react to YouTube videos and stuff like that. So, react to YouTubers and stuff like that. So, it makes me so angry when I'm seeing all these people and they're talking about Season 8 was so trash. When quite literally, Season 8 and her literally burning King's Landing down made Game of Thrones 10 out of 10. It literally, like, bro, it made Game of Thrones 10 out of 10. That ending, the ending was fire. The ending was fire. If they didn't kill Daenerys, that would have been 11 out of 10. You feel me? But they killed Daenerys, but it still didn't change the fact that she burned King's Landing down, killed Cersei, killed Jaime, you feel me? That was fire. That solidified the 10 out of 10 for me off the rizzle. You feel me? So whatever happened after that, it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter. That little ending part with the with the Starks and the blah 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 blah, with the choosing Bran. Love Bran becoming king. You feel me? I feel like he had the most interesting story as well. That's my guy. Wow. I love, like, literally my favorite characters, by the way, which is, y'all probably gonna find it so weird because Bran, feel me, I just brought up Bran, but y'all ain't know that he was literally, like, there's, let me see. Of course, as an Arya fan, you know what I mean, Gango. I feel like no matter what Game of Thrones fans you are, you feel me, we all Arya fans at the end of the day, Gango. But Arya is up here, you feel me? And then Arya's up here, you feel me? And then we got Bran here. You feel me? I feel like Arya and Bran, they're my Johns. They're my Johns, my ride or dies. You feel me? Towards the end of the series, you feel me? I always liked Daenerys, but towards the end of the series, when she really like burned King's Landing down, I was overjoyed with happiness. Like, it made me all gooey inside. So we got Arya, we got Bran. And then we got Daenerys. You feel me? But, you feel me? That's just how it is. Who else? Who else? Tyrion, you fell off because you became incompetent towards the end of the series. I don't like people just switching up their intellect. I don't know. That was so weird. He was so smart the entire time. Towards the end of the series, he became emotional when it came to King's Landing and when it came to Westerosis and his family being there and all type of weird stuff. Man, look, your sister did a whole bunch of crazy wild stuff through season 1 through season 8. Get it over with. Period. Get it over with, my guy. Get it over with, man. Plus of all, she hates you the most. I'm like, bro says she hates you the most. She ain't kill him. She ain't kill him though. Guess what? Guess what, Gango? I don't care, Gango. I don't care, Gango. Man, look. I don't care, Gango. But yeah, hopefully that, like, answered season 4, you feel me? So let's say season 4. So list 4 was the Missandei thing. List 5 was she kept helping out Jon, and she lost 2 dragons, 2 best friends, and was quickly losing territory she had gained across the Narrow Sea. Meanwhile, by the way, she's doing all this for Jon. She's trying to take out Cersei as quick as possible. Boom. She's losing dragons, you feel me? So you know her power over the territories back in the Narrow Sea is about to be absconded with. You know what I mean? Done. So that was 5. That was 5. I'm just going to make that quick 5 because 5 and 4 are kind of alike, you feel me? She's losing all these people. No one cares. Nobody's blinking an eye. No one cares. Nobody is blinking an eye. She pulled up with Jorah. She pulled up with, well, did she pull up with Jorah? I don't think so. She pulled up with Missandei. She pulled up with all these great people that meant something to her, you feel me? From the Narrow Sea. And more as we go, more as we go, more as we go, they keep dying. Dragons keep dying. You know, dragons keep dying, bro. There's already few dragons in the world. There's literally probably 1 dragon in the world, Drogon. But anyway, left, you feel me? But anyway, all these people dying. Nobody's blinking an eye. But as soon as Daenerys gets angry, now all of a sudden, oh, Varys want to poison her food. Now all of a sudden, Varys want to poison her drink. Now all of a sudden, people get super surprised. Oh my God. I just saw people get super surprised when she lash out. You feel me? She's literally losing everybody. But people got mad surprised when she lashed out and killed Cersei and Jaime and King's Landing. You feel me? That's my girl. Yes, sir. I feel like I love violence. I love violence. But it's not like a weird I love violence. It's a if you do something to me and you don't expect, and you just literally don't expect me to do nothing back to you, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do. You feel me? That's how I feel. So when Cersei's doing all this, when everybody, when the White Walkers killing dragons and stuff, when Cersei beheading Missandei and stuff, I'm just looking at this like, yeah, this is building up. This is definitely building up. Her hatred for Westeros in general, like just Westeros in general, I'm talking about everybody in Westeros, you feel me, is building up. Like, it's building up because she's not even, she's, she's from here, but she was born over there in the Narrow Sea somewhere, across the Narrow Sea. You feel me? So she over here, everybody over there was nice, but over here they tripping. They are tripping, and you don't have to do nothing to them for them to be tripping, because she ain't fight Cersei and them till the very last minute. You feel me? She was over there helping Jon. They out here taking out dragons. Oh my God, Jesus! You didn't watch these dragons grow up and everything. You feel me? You basically made them. You feel me? And so, she's losing all these things, and the hatred is building up inside, and everybody's trying to pretend like they don't see it. Every fan, I mean, not you feel me? Not her people on the council. Of course, Tyrion probably saw it, but you feel me? The fans, the Game of Thrones fans, they trying to pretend like they don't see her losing everyone. How they don't see her actually getting angry at this stuff. You feel me? She just lost a couple dragons, 2 best friends, 1 love interest, because he's not down with that weird stuff that the Targaryens be doing, and I feel them on that. You feel me? So, like, her hatred for Westeros was building, and nobody even cared. Not a soul cared, Gango. Not a soul cared. You will not look on any platform and see a Daenerys fan but me. Let me say this again. You will not look on any platform, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, what else? Discord, Twitch. You won't, you feel me? You feel me? You just won't. You won't see a Daenerys Targaryen fan but me. On the especially the YouTube platform. Everybody hate Daenerys. But guess what? Boom. Here we go. So we got done with 5, so let's go to 6. The Game of Thrones fans hated the fact that she avenged a black woman, aka her best friend, even after having lost everything and everyone that mattered to her, except Drogon. She didn't go mad. She had a revelation. This is why I call her. I've had a revelation since I was like 10 years old. It's when you find a philosophical truth. That's kind of a juxtaposition, but it is a juxtaposition. But it's when you find out a philosophical truth in your brain that it just clicks out of nowhere. You could be making a sandwich. You feel me? And boom, you find a philosophical truth comes to light inside your brain, and boom, you just leveled up. Because you just had a revelation. You just leveled up, Gango. So look, she didn't go mad. She had a revelation. A revelation that said, why is people trying to test me when I have already dang near lost everything that is to be lost? I have a dragon, and I'm sitting here trying to politic with people who killed my family and left me and my brother to fend for ourselves. I'm not finna play with y'all. If y'all want to refuse me the throne, there ain't gonna be one. And that's that. That's how I ended off the 6th thing on my list. But let's look for the last 4. You feel me? The last 4. Number 7th reason is that if you genuinely replace... Let me see. Nothing. Okay, cool. She set slaves free. I mean, entire cities of slaves free. And then, that's number 7. Okay, cool. Number 8. She was always down for the people. What do you mean down for the people? She just killed King's Landing. Guess what? She was down for the people. When I say the people, I mean those who aren't corrupt. I don't mean... I feel like, no, she's down for the people. Those who actually know what actual happiness could be without the cycle or the wheel that they're currently in, if that makes sense. If you're trying to understand that, boom. She's down for those people who are psychologically ready to break the wheel. That's why she was, feel me, freeing slaves and stuff like that, because they're stuck in the wheel. You feel me? And she got them out of there, and they was really rocking with her because she destroyed the wheel that they were stuck in. You feel me? She eliminated the wheel that they were stuck in. You feel me? So that's why they rocked with her. You feel me? She's down for those people. King's Landing is, I don't care if you're a single mother, single father, child, adult, blah, blah, blah. That entire place is corrupt. That entire place is corrupt. From the toes to the head. You feel me? Literally. Okay, so we go from there. So that's like 8, I believe. 9. Let's see. 9. Daenerys Targaryen. That's my girl, man. You feel me? And I mess with her just because the morality of it all. She's beyond it, you feel me? She knows that in order to make true change, the change that need to be made, and not just play at change. You know how, what's it called? Dang, what was her name? Rob Stark's mother, you feel me? Said, my son's not playing at a war, he's actually in one. Daenerys is like that when it comes to the wheel of like corruption. She's not playing at like, oh, I'm gonna destroy corruption. No, she actually is like, I will destroy entire cities if you don't quit playing with me. Like, I'm not playing, bro. Y'all all a part of the corruption, my boy. Cause it's like people. We trying to move to 8, but I'm trying to make up a list. I'm trying to get to 8, the number 8 revelation that I'm trying to have about Daenerys Targaryen. Let's see. Ooh, where is it at? Okay. Wait for a second. Number 8. In season 1, episode 4, she says, wait for a second. Where is it at? Where is it at, my lovely? Season 1 or season 2, episode 4? In season 1, episode 4, or season 2, episode... Oh, wait. Season 2, episode 4. Definitely season 2, episode 4. Season 2, episode 4. She was outside of the city of Karth, correct? This is my 8th, I think my 8th John. And she says, let me see. I'm about to go straight to it, guys. I'm about to go straight to it. I'm about to go straight to that, John. Look exactly what she says. Look exactly what she says.
We can't do that. Okay. I think we can. My friend.
2306.
Where I come from, guests are treated with respect, not insulted at the gate.
Wait for a second.
You should return to where you come from.
Wait for a second. Wait for a second.
We wish you well.
What are you doing? You promised to receive me.
Wait for a second.
We have received you. Here we are. And here you are.
You do not let us in. All of us will die.
Which we shall deeply regret. But Karth did not become the greatest city that ever was or will be by letting Dothraki savages through its gates.
Listen what Daenerys says.
Please be careful.
13. When my dragons are grown, we will take back what was stolen from me and destroy those who wronged me. We will lay waste to armies and burn cities to the ground. Turn us away, and we will burn you first.
Boom. This is season 2, guys. This is season 2. So for all the people all the Caucasian people, or just all whitewashed people in general, who are fans of Game of Thrones, who are pretending like they didn't see, like, who are pretending like she just had a certain, oh, she's went mad moment when she burned down King's Landing. Ridiculous. You're absolutely ridiculous. If you was rocking with Daenerys Targaryen in season 2 of episode 4, then you gotta be rocking with her now. You feel me? Because literally she's been this way since forever. She's been like, she literally stated her intentions, but people like the fans, I'm talking to the fans, I'm talking to the Game of Thrones quote unquote fans. They forcibly, intentionally misinterpreted her words because they didn't want to believe that she was, oh my God, I'm really going to break down the, she's not going to really break down the system, is she? She's not going to really break down the cycle of the wheel, is she? So they intentionally misinterpreted her words to be something totally different. Like, oh my God, this is going to be justice and this is going to be equilibrium. And oh my gosh, if you don't want to work for me, you don't have to work for me. But you can continue having slaves over there. You can continue having slaves over there if you don't mess with us. You know, me and mine are going to be cool. That's how people interpreted her John. It's like, no, literally, you're a slaver. You're done. You run a slave city. You're done. Oh, your kingdom has corruption? Okay, cool. You're done. You feel me? And anybody who want to come over here and they want to chill and they want to be a part of the cycle and the wheel that isn't like, that's filled with corruption, you know what I mean? Then you're cool, because she's welcoming to all people that are like not looking to be slaves, you feel me? Whether that be to this, to that, or to a person, slaves to a person, slaves to a city, slaves to an ideology. Not even an ideology. Yeah. Slaves to brainwashing. You feel me? If you're trying to free the shackles of yourself from anything, Daenerys is going to take you in. You feel me? As one of her own. You feel me? Because it's like, she actually grew up a weird way. You feel me? Because she's out here getting auctioned off to like Dothraki people and stuff like that. So, I think that was my 9th reason, or 8th. 9th, I believe. But let's see. She already said it. Season 2, episode 4. If you're like, this is, that's why. Oh my gosh. So I'm about to actually start articulating. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So let's go to House of the Dragon at this point in time. Let's fast forward and go to House of the Dragon. The people who said they were Game of Thrones fans, you feel me? They're not really Game of Thrones fans. You just watched a great television show. How do you know I'm not a Game of Thrones fan? A great Game of Thrones fan. How do you know, Michi? Because you ain't know Lenore was a dragon rider. Because you ain't know Rhaenys kids could ride dragons. Because you was shocked that Lenore was a dragon rider. You ain't even know his name. Gango. You ain't know he was a dragon rider. You ain't know the daughter was also a dragon rider. These are certain things that if you are genuine Game of Thrones fans, and I'm talking about the franchise. I'm not talking about, oh, one television show. I'm talking about, oh, you know, this happens and that happens and this happens and that happens. You would know. You would know. You feel me? They announced that House of Dragon, Dance of the Dragons was coming out, I don't know, a year ago? Maybe? I don't know. As soon as they did that, I was done with Game of Thrones. I got done with Game of Thrones earlier this year. So, like, they announced House of the Dragons. I don't know when they announced House of the Dragons, but I got done with Game of Thrones earlier this year. And then, like, a couple days later, they announced the House of the Dragons was coming August 21st, I think, something like that. But after I got done with Games of Thrones, I went on a binge, and I was like, what are all the kings? What are all the, you feel me, stuff? They die, they have bastards, they have Blackfire, you feel me? All this stuff, you feel me? And then a video popped up called The Dance of the Dragons, you feel me? Actually, no. They announced The Dance of the Dragons was coming out in August or whatever. Or House of the Dragons, something like that. And a video, like, I searched up, like, House of the Dragons. And then it showed up Dance of the Dragons, something like that. Boom, went straight to the video. And you can see every single thing that occurs in House of the Dragons. That's how you know you are really a true Game of Thrones franchise fan for real. You feel me? When you actually look up, like, oh, dang, this about to come out? Okay, cool. Let me see the backstory on this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's what happened. That's crazy. And then you get to see it on screen, blah, blah, blah. If you're a fake fan, like literally most reactors are, you feel me? They not about to look up House of the Dance of the Dragons, da, da, da. They just trying to watch a great television show. You feel me? It was always just a great television show to them. You feel me? And then guess what? It was always a great television show, and then season 8 was trash. This is your 2 personality traits when it comes to Game of Thrones? These are your 2 personality traits when it comes to Game of Thrones? No further research on anything? Okay, cool. Absolutely. Okay, do you, my guy? You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. So, I think that was my 9th reason. Let me see, my 9th reason. Okay, so we got through the 8th reason. So, let's do the 9th reason that Daenerys Targaryen made Game of Thrones 10 out of 10. 9th reason. Oh, she helped out Jon when, you feel me, she didn't have to. That's it. That's it. Like, that is it. That's it. She helped out Jon when she didn't have to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. The 10th reason would be that she feels a strong responsibility to avenge her family member's death when it comes to, like, when they get, like, I don't know, usurped or betrayed, you feel me? Except her brother's death, you know? All except her brother's death. I think that's my 10th reason, that she feels like an actual strong responsibility of, like, this is my family members, and literally everybody in the kingdom allowed them to be usurped, and then they just went along with it for the rest of their years. Like, nobody did nothing after, like, my father was usurped. That's tough. Like, and nobody, no Westerosi did anything. You feel me? Nothing. That's tough. That's absolutely tough. Absolutely ridiculous as well. You feel me? So I would have burnt King's Landing earlier. You feel me? Like, Westeros wouldn't have been something I wanted to conquer. You feel me? It would have been like, let's wipe this place off the map and then build up a new King's Landing from scratch somewhere else. You feel me? Or on top of it. Nah, somewhere else. But one that's not of corruption. Or actually, we don't even need a throne, honestly. We could just go around setting people free and stuff like that. But we do need a city so we can actually place people who don't want to be like a slave or something like that in like one area in like a city or something like that, so they can just chill out. But yeah, those are my 10 reasons of why Daenerys Targaryen saved, actually, Game of Thrones. She saved Game of Thrones. Like, for me, Game of Thrones was 9 out of 10. You feel me? At first, it was great. It was absolutely great. You feel me? We get to the end of the season, and that ending, for me, bro, like I said earlier, it really solidified the 10 out of 10. Like, wow, they went there. And I needed them to go there for it to be that 10 out of 10. Because if she was just going to do respectability politics, it was nah. That's literally how everything else ends. Respectability politics, respectability politics. I punch you, you punch me. We call it even. No, nothing's even. Bygones, no bygones. No. We don't do that. Bygones. But bygones, let bygones be bygones is how literally the United States got a country out of the Native Americans' land. Let me say it again. Let bygones be bygones is literally how the United States stole a country, a mass land from the Native Americans. You feel me? And now treat them as like 3rd or 4th class citizens. You feel me? That's let bygones be bygones. You feel me? Daenerys, that's respectability politics. Respectability politics is breaking 400 treaties and being able to be like, yeah, cool, guys. Let the past be the past afterwards to Native Americans. You feel me? Like, so I'm super glad Daenerys did not do respectability politics when literally the throne is hers. Period. I love it so much as well because before we get out of here, I'm gonna do one more thing. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna say Daenerys destroying the throne for not letting her be a woman. I said for not letting her be a woman. For not letting her really like be on the throne for real. Just destroying King's Landing, destroying the throne. It made a lot of sense with what we're going through right now with Rhaenyra. Because Rhaenyra's up for being the queen, but everybody hate that she's about to be the queen because of her gender. Because of her gender. I feel like she got a history lesson on, I feel like Daenerys got a history lesson on her history and like the people that she's related to and stuff like that. And she found out what happens to Rhaenyra later on. And she's like, I'm about to do this for all women who wanted or who could have been, you feel me, great queens, but was never given the chance to. You feel me? I'm burning this whole thing down because that throne symbolizes, oh, you're not the correct gender for this. You can be Jaharis himself, and you're not the correct gender for this because you're a woman. You know what I mean? I feel like, boom, that's a great tie-in because Rhaenyra is trying to fight hard to be the heir to do this as a woman. Daenerys like, wow, all this history, everybody, Rhaenys, all them want to be queen. They never could be queen. Boom, boom. Okay, bet. You don't want me on the throne? Okay, bet. Aegon Targaryen, Jon Snow, she also feels in her, like, she feels conflicted because Jon Snow is also Aegon Targaryen. So if you wanted to ever take the throne from her, everybody will back him, no matter if she's a great queen or not. You feel me? So she's like, man, I'm done, bro. It's over with. It's wraps. We're done. We're burning it all down. It's wraps. It's done. Done. De nada. You feel me? It's wraps. She burnt the throne. She burnt King's Landing. All that stuff down. She like, bet. Nobody gonna be the king or queen up in this John. It's not even gonna be a John to begin with. King's Landing, you're done. And so that's how it went out. But guys, if you guys enjoyed this commentary, you feel me, and my list, you feel me, then like the button, Gango, like the button, hit the subscribe, you feel me, button, and click that notification bell to stay in tune with all this stuff. Should I do like after the House of the Dragons is done? I don't even know, bro. You feel me? I don't even know. But if y'all like stuff like this, you feel me, we can continue talking about this, you feel me, in the comments or something like that. But oh wait, also Game of Thrones. Also, I'm gonna say this and then we about to head out. Also, Game of Thrones fans like to say, oh, it was not because she avenged Missandei that we don't like her. It's because her character changed drastically. I literally just talked about this. Season 2, she said the exact same thing. We will literally, as soon as she get her armies, and her dragons get to full, you feel me? Get to the full length. It was raps for cities. You feel me? It was raps for the people who betrayed her family. It was raps. Do you hear me? It was raps for the cities. It was raps for, you feel me? Like, that was not a drastic change in character. You know what was a drastic change in character? Which I think was very intentional by the writers, Dan and Dan or something like that, was Tyrion becoming like incompetent towards the end of the series when he became emotionally like tied to his family, which is weird because he's been in season 1 through season 8 and he's been cool with his family, you feel me? He didn't want the children to be in harm's way or nothing like that. But with his siblings, he's been cool with Jaime too. But with Cersei, he's never been that cool with Cersei to where he's, oh my God, get out of the city. I don't want you and your baby to die. Oh my. Okay. You already know how Daenerys is. At this point in time, in season 8, you already know how Daenerys is rocking, bro. And you want to be out here playing peacemaker with your siblings and talking about, get out of town, get out of... Oh my God. That's clownery. Which side are you on? Period. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I think that's it, though, Gango. We about to be out of here. Michi gang, you feel me? Love y'all to death, Gango. Swear to God. Swear to God. If you enjoyed, hopefully I put a smile on your face, you feel me? If you don't like the end of Game of Thrones, you feel me? Keep it to yourself, Gango, because I'm not the one, Gango. But, yeah, you better head out of here. 3, 2, 1. Deuces, Michi gang! Boom!